when I started learning that, oh, this is how coffee is. But why is it that we produce coffee here and just sell it when we don't take it here, we don't consume it here? So one time when I had just started my training here, I went back to Iganga. And then I went to a hotel, a very established hotel. I will not mention its name. Then I wanted to see if I have people that know about coffee in hotels, because I knew maybe probably big hotels serve coffee. So to my dismay is that I introduced myself as a barista, and everybody was like, "What's a barista?" So I said, a barista is a specialist that makes coffee, a person who makes coffee for people to, coffee like, cappuccino, different kinds of, coffees, and people were like very green. I said, this is a big hotel. I expected to find here a coffee machine, and nobody knows about it. So it's, I think, incumbent of us to really transform this entire community, the entire country, to coffee, to learn about coffee, and also to give them the advantages of coffee, teach them about coffee, and then later on they maybe consume it, rather than just selling it.
Every time you wake up in the morning, you want to find some inspiration, and there is life that you need to know what to do, when to do it, how to do it, and who to lead you to where you want to go. And of course, on the CEO Bench, we try to bring you those people who are doing it, those people who are going places, those who have started from somewhere and are somewhere and are going somewhere. The CEO Bench this week focuses on a lady who started a journey all the way from Naguru. In fact, the journey starts from the western part, the West Nile part of Uganda, straight to Naguru, and from Naguru to Entebbe, and now to the rest of the world.
That's when I started learning that, oh, this is how coffee is. But why is it that we produce coffee here and just sell it when we don't take it here, we don't consume it here? So one time when I had just started my training here, I went back to Iganga. And then I went to a hotel, a very established hotel. I will not mention its name. Then I wanted to see if I have people that know about coffee in hotels, because I knew maybe probably big hotels serve coffee. So to my dismay is that I introduced myself as a barista, and everybody was like, what's a barista? So I said, a barista is a specialist that makes coffee, a person who makes coffee for people to, coffee like, cappuccino, different kinds of, coffees, and people were like very green. I said, this is a big hotel. I expected to find here a coffee machine, and nobody knows about it. So it's, I think, incumbent of us to really transform this entire community, the entire country, to coffee, to learn about coffee, and also to give them the advantages of coffee, teach them about coffee, and then later on they maybe consume it, rather than just selling it.
It's a beautiful day in Kampala, Uganda, and this is House of Talent Television. My name is Ateng Emmanuel, and this is the Coffee Break Show, the show where we talk about everything that involves coffee, from the tree to the cup, like the baristas like to say it. And again, you can catch us on our social media handles at House of Talent Television Uganda. That's on our Facebook, on our Twitter. And you can also catch us on our website, houseoftalentug.com. Let us know what's happening on your part of the world. Is it daytime? Is it nighttime? Do you have your cup of coffee ready? Do you have your pen and paper ready? Because today we have two gentlemen in the house. Before, we have had guys who are baristas, guys who are very accomplished, people with brands, but today we want to get to know from these guys who are students at Brew Plus what it takes to be a barista, basically from the beginning. So if you're out there wondering that you want to become a barista, you want to become a student of coffee, where do you start? How do you start? These guys are in the house to let you know how that's happening. Gentlemen, you're very welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
Very good to have you guys at our House of Talent. Thank you for honoring our request to come here. To start off the show, okay, we want to know who you guys are, all right? I know part of who you guys are, but there's someone out there seeing you guys for the first time wondering, okay, who are these good looking guys? There must be some girls there wondering, who are these good looking guys seated there, So I just want you guys to introduce yourselves. We'll start off with you, Simon. Who are you and what do you do?
Thank you very much, Emma. My name is Simon Oyibi.
Yeah.
I'm a barista today. I think I joined barista school earlier this year.
Yeah.
I didn't know about coffee, and a friend of mine introduced me to a barista school here in Kamoja.
Yeah.
And then that's how I came to join the coffee field.
Yeah.
It's amazing because I was doing something else very different from coffee. I didn't know about coffee completely.
Yeah.
I used to see coffee in the garden,
Yeah.
and I was wondering what coffee was exactly. So a friend of mine said, I've been so much pressurizing me because I wanted to go out there to look for some money, like any inquisitive man can be. Then he said, no, if you want to go, then I have something else that you can do.
Yeah.
Maybe if you want to go to the Middle East, so you can earn something a little bit more. Because if you just go as like, so many people go to the Middle East being as carriers and maybe cleaners and so on, and they just kept paying maybe a little bit of just a little money. But he said to me, no, you come, you go and learn barista, and then maybe you go and you're paid a little bit more. So that's how I came to join a barista school. Yeah, and up to now we are still learning. I'm still planning on how to, but it's a little bit amazing journey so far. I find it interesting. I find it very interesting. Coffee is a very interesting field, although people so much don't know about coffee.
So a lot of people actually don't know about coffee, and it's interesting to hear your journey. Most of the guys I've had on the show actually ended up somewhere in the Middle East, somewhere in Dubai, somewhere in Kuwait. So it seems like for Uganda, the place to go as a barista
Yeah.
is in the
Middle East.
So that's where you want to make your money. Yeah.
And I don't know why we keep going to the Middle East and we grow coffee here. I think that those people definitely don't even grow coffee.
Yeah.
But people in Uganda who grow coffee
Yeah.
don't know about coffee. And they don't even take coffee.
Yes.
This is something I've been asking myself severally. I don't know why it is.
That is why you're here. Those are some of the things we're going to discuss. You know,
Okay.
welcome to the show. And
Thank you.
Emma, my namesake, please.
Okay, my name is Emmanuel Kasinzi,
Yeah.
and I'm also training to be a barista. Let me first take you behind before I joined the barista school.
Yeah.
I was doing a diploma in culinary arts. So to make it simple, it's cooking. It's a cooking course.
Yeah.
So in the middle of my course, I had a friend who is a chef. He said, I can introduce you to a restaurant where I'm working so that you can also be practicing as you're studying.
Yeah.
So as I came to the restaurant, there was shortage of waiters. So my boss told me, a nice looking guy, I think before you go to the kitchen, you can first help me out and be serving.
Yeah.
Like for a month, when I get more waiters,
Yeah.
you will go to the kitchen. So I joined the waiters in the place. I start serving orders, cappuccinos, lattes. No. So I used to love the way our barista used to present his cups.
Yeah.
For example, one day he presented some nice coffee. It was a cappuccino, very nice, presented. And I asked him, how do you make this? He said, you go to a school and study.
Yeah.
So I used to love the passion he had. So I said one day I should learn this. So I kept on serving his orders. But I found out that most of the orders were according to the way he was feeling. You know, baristas present their cups according to the way they are feeling, according to the mood. In case he left home when he's sad, he's not happy, you will see the results in the cup. But when you see something beautiful, just know he's so happy.
Yeah.
So the passion he had and the love he used to put in the cup really encouraged me to join the school. Not until I got to learn about Isaac at the Brew Plus.
Yeah.
Then I came with some of my friends, so we are now doing the course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like how you say that, how a barista feels, how the cup will come out. I think it's the same with cooking. You encounter school.
Yeah.
Yes, how you feel basically is how the final product will be presented to you. Simon, you have something to say?
Yeah,
about
I
that?
was simply adding, I don't know how the feelings usually turn out our results,
Yeah.
but even when, for example, one day I was a teacher, and then whenever a teacher comes to class, what they feel at home or what they have in feeling is what exactly they have to, they translate to the children.
students.
When somebody feels bad back home,
Yeah.
they will definitely come to class when they are mad.
Yeah, true.
So I think it is something related to feelings.
Yeah.
No?
Feelings are very important in whatever you do in life, basically.
Yeah.
How you wake up in the morning and how you feel basically sets the tone for the day. If you wake up pissed off,
Yeah, that's true.
your whole day basically is going to be like that. So, outside coffee, I believe you guys are passionate about other things.
Yeah.
Emma, what are you passionate about apart from coffee and culinary school? What else do you do? We had a guy here who he said he was passionate about Arsenal, even if Arsenal is losing like a problem now. So what else are you passionate about, Emma?
My passion is too weird. I'm really so passionate at. But let me phrase it in this way.
Yeah.
Me, I want to be a celebrity, and I think this is my first. This is my first achievement in my passion.
Yeah.
Because I have the chance, the camera. So
Yeah.
I'm really so happy because even if after me learning the barista things, I have to take it on.
Yeah.
On TV shows, YouTube channels.
Yeah.
I need to be known around the world.
Yeah.
So that's my passion.
If you're out there, you want to be like Emma, you want to be a superstar, you want to be a social media influencer, House of Talent will get you there. This is where you start, and from then on, you will be a superstar. All right, Peter. What about you? What do you do outside coffee?
My passion. Okay. I like music so much. I did music from O level to A level.
Yeah.
Before I was thinking that I would become maybe a producer. Then I didn't go so much. I just ended in A level, and then I dropped because I had to look for life. I just grew up like myself. So I had to go to school. I went to school in GNGSS.
Yeah.
So GNGSS groomed me to be, what I am now.
Yeah.
So I started looking for life, and I had no money to, Then I also have to now start looking for the future, pattern, and then I started just like that, and my dream just ended up. So apparently I've been doing food. We have a restaurant in Mukono. It's called Diana Food Spot, just along Kayunga Road. And then I like food so much. I did not go to, to the kitchen to learn how to cook, but I think I just have the passion. I taste food and I feel this is,
Good food.
Good food. So even when I'm home, I feel like I must be the one cooking, not my wife, because I taste my food and I feel it good. So I think that's my passion. I have passion in food and music. All the time I'm always in music. My phone is always running out of battery because of music. Yeah. So I think that's my passion.
Well, it's good that we have a chef and someone who likes to eat.
Yeah.
So you guys definitely should
Just
sit one day he cooks,
Yeah.
you eat. Yeah, but it's always good to know, what we do outside coffee, because life is big. It's a whole thing. I also sit here on media, but I also play basketball. So you really can't put your life in one perspective. You have to be a whole person. And I believe that with that kind of understanding, if in future you got a customer who loves music, it would be easy for you to relate with them. If you met a chef who came, for you to serve them, it would be easy for you to connect with them. So it's always good to include, the whole of our lives into, coffee and the different things that we do. So Emma, what was the first thing you thought about coffee before you entered coffee? I remember for me, growing up, to us coffee was just kawa. The one you buy from the shop at 100 shillings, and you go pour in a hot cup, and that's it.
Yeah.
That's what I thought about coffee before. But after a while, I started learning, there are baristas, there are roasters, and it just opened up my mind, to a lot of possibilities. So Emma, what did you think about coffee before you joined, the coffee school?
It's really so funny, but before I got to know more about coffee, I used to think that coffee is for the elderly men, because you know the way they sell coffee in the local way. There's way they tie it in their banana. Are they banana leaves or what? I don't know.
Banana leaves, yes.
Yeah, they tie it in that banana leaf. So they used to tell me that it's the old guys to eat the coffee, so I have to go and buy. So I didn't know anything about coffee except that. Not until I got to learn more about coffee that it's really so nice, and so it's rich of nutrients and a lot of other things. Yeah.
What about you, Sandy?
Yeah, it's funny knowing about coffee. Like you said, I used to know coffee like a pack of 100 shillings, and then you put it in water. That's what I knew coffee was. Little did